everything you do has to be professional. You know, I hear the term steering wheel holders a lot. Don't be a steering wheel holder. All right? You are a professional. And that's from all areas. That's from your attitude and the ways you're dealing with other people, and the ways you deal with other drivers on the road, the way you deal with gas station clerks, the way you deal with shippers, receivers, your dispatcher, your fleet manager. You are a professional. Okay? And that's it. It's very simple. God forbid something happens to you, you go stand in front of the judge. You know, he's going to look at you as like, okay, so you hit this guy or you did this. Well, whose fault is it? You're the professional. It's your fault. You should have known better. You know? Why did your tire fly all over the interstate and hit this car? You're the professional. You should know. So, it's a fine line between being a professional driver and just being a truck driver. You know, those very simple points that happen, or there's, you know, the very little things that you don't pay attention to cause huge problems. Whether it's doing your pre-trip inspection, or whether, you know, it's loading and unloading. You know, we do this on a daily basis. We load freight in and out. We load in and out. You know, but sometimes we take the precautions for granted, like chalking your wheels. You know, make sure your truck's locked. You know, dealing with the forklift drivers, because a lot of the forklift drivers, you know, sometimes are nuts. They're crazy. You know, sometimes you don't see, blindsided, smack you and throw you like 3-4 feet out there. And I guess whose fault is it? You know, it's the company. You know, it's going to be their fault sometimes. But you know, if you take it to the judge, it's going to be, you're the professional driver. You should have known better. You should have wear your reflectors, your steel-toe boots, your glasses, and you should stay away behind the certain line. So remember, you are the professional drivers. The other thing is, it comes with some perks. It's not just responsibility. You know, as a professional driver, we don't take shit from nobody. It's just pure and simple. You are the professional. You are the one driving in the snow, in the sleet, in the rain, up and down the hills and mountains with thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds behind you. You're the one out there, you know, doing the work. You're not sitting behind the office, you know, doing marketing and stuff like that. You signed up to be on the road. So you are a professional now. Be proud of what you do. You know, be proud of your profession. Especially if you're a first generation truck driver. You know, be proud of what you do. Take pride in your truck. Take pride in your equipment. Take pride of your company. Take pride of the industry. This is who you are now. You're a truck driver. You're a professional driver. I'm going to give you guys a good example of really why I wanted to talk about this. Now, for me, from my point of view, I'm considering myself, I'm still a rookie. I'm a rookie driver. And sometimes to hear stuff like that from a rookie driver refreshes older people's mind, or should I say more experienced truck drivers, old timers. Because everything to me is still new, so it's still fresh to me. Now, for me, you know, being a rookie, I always want to learn. I always ask, I always look around, I always do my research, and I really want to learn. And everybody out here helps me out a lot. Like other truck drivers, you know, if you ask from a good heart, and they'll help you out. Don't ask them to do stuff for you, because then you're just gonna, you know, be spit on, or you know, that's rude. Don't ask them, oh, can you do this for me? No. Ask them, how do you do, you know, can you please show me how to do this, or let me know like good tips how to do this stuff? And they'll tell you, and they'll come out to your truck if it's something in the truck. They'll help you out. So, don't be afraid to ask. Just don't be stupid. You know. So that's one thing. So I want to share you guys my story, what happened to me delivering my load today, or early this morning. So I'm a very nice guy when it comes to shipping, to the shippers and receivers, and that's just the way I am. You know, before I did truck driving, I was a customer service guy. So I'm always professional, and I take pride in what I do. And everybody who knows me will tell you the same thing. So, you know, I go pick up my load, when I got to the shipper, nobody from shipping was there. So I stood there for about 30 minutes trying to look around and see somebody. Everybody was from the factory. Nobody knew what was going on. So as I'm standing there, I'm looking around the freight, and I know what I'm supposed to pick up and where it's going. I find the freight myself. So I go up to one of the offices where they do, I guess, you know, the administration stuff in the company. And I told her, hey, you know, I'm here. Nobody from shipping is here, but I see my paperwork on top of the freight. It's 4 pieces. I just want you to witness me loading it, and I'm gonna sign the paper so you can keep it with you. That's proof that I picked up. Oh, no problem. I'll get somebody to help you out. I was like, no, that's fine. You know, I understand. You know, the shippers got home. It was kind of late. It's a smaller company, so I'll just load them myself. It's just 4 pallets on my straight truck with the pallet jack. I did them. It took me 2 minutes. Awesome. Perfect. I loaded them up, closed it, signed the paperwork. I'm looking at the paperwork. It's expedited. It's the paperwork says deliver ASAP. So that means that it needed to be there yesterday. I'm looking. I got just enough time to get there with my regular logs. I don't have to get a 10-hour break. It was about 610 miles. I drove about 40 miles to the shipper, so it's perfect. You know, I'm heading down the road, trying to get there as soon as I can. I get there. Perfect time. I got about an hour left on my logs to drop off and head and shut down for the night, or for that trip. I get in there. I stop by the security gate. Roll down my window, give her my paperwork. She looks over my paperwork, and she goes on her radio, and she talks with the receivers. They tell me what dock to dock in. Okay, perfect. I pull up to that dock. I stop. Get in there. Well, we can't unload you until 7:15 in the morning. I got there about 5 o'clock. Now, here's 2 things you could do. You could either go crazy and go nuts and start crying all over the place, start calling people, or you could be professional about it. I took the professional approach. I told the guy, you know, with all due respect, I'm looking at my paperwork and it says delivery ASAP. There's no appointment. You guys didn't tell me to come here at 7:15. Otherwise, I would have did my time management a little different, because I'm out of hours. You know, I can't just wait 2 hours and then go back on duty, because that's not just that's illegal. So he said, okay, just wait a few minutes and I'll get out somebody here to help you out, because I guess nobody was there until 7 in the morning anyways, which is the first shift. I waited and waited and waited till I ran out of hours, which was about an hour. And then, you know, I'm trying to keep calm. I didn't call nobody, didn't wake up nobody. So a guy just shows up after an hour. Face to face. I'm like, how are you doing, sir? He didn't respond. So, okay. Now remember, there's a fine line between being professional and being, you know, somebody being professional with you and just they're doing their job, and somebody being rude or being an asshole to you. He didn't say nothing. He took my paperwork, he looked at it. He's like, open your truck. I opened my truck. He looked around the freight. I'm like, okay, unload them. Now, just being a professional, I want to unload them and get the hell out of there so I could sleep and not be over my hours. Bring my pallet jack, pull them out, put them all to the side. He signs the paperwork, which is my proof of delivery, prints his name, and puts the date on there. I close my truck. Have a great day. He doesn't respond, again, with the attitude. I go out by my truck, roll, and I'm out to the security gate again, right? I go to the security gate. They open the back door to make sure that I unloaded the freight. Close it, and I'm just about to head out, and the security stops to close the gate without even warning. So I'm putting it in first gear, and hey, can you get up here? Can you get up? Can you sit? Good boy. I'll give you a treat. I don't know why he's acting crazy. Maybe it's the rain. Anyways, so they just shut the gate down right in my face. Now, at this point, I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. Because everything since the entrance till now is just unprofessional. And I'm acting all professional. I opened the window. She was like, oh, the guy said that the stuff you unloaded goes to a different plant. It doesn't go where you delivered it. Now remember, guys, I got my POD. I got his name. I got a signature, and I already faxed it into the company and sent them the name of the receiver. So now my job is done, right? So I was like, okay. I roll back, because remember, I'm being nice. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to be professional again, and I'm going to take it and drop it to the different, which was across the street. It was just across the street, the plant. It was a car factory. I go back there, I roll in the stairs, and there's a different guy there, right? And as soon as I open the door, hey, take your shit, oh no, I'm sorry, exactly what I said. Take your crap back in your truck and get it out of my face. At this point, it's a fine line, remember? So I stopped being professional, and I told him, I was like, you know what? You go screw yourself. And I don't care if you carry this freight and walk it across the street one piece at a time. I got my POD. Here's the guy who signed for them. I'm out. I guess he didn't know that nobody said. He thought I just dropped him off and left. He didn't know nobody signed for them. I guess that guy was just whoever signed for him were just not supposed to sign for them or something. And he's yelling all over the place. I just walked straight out. Went up to the security gate. And I opened back the freight. And she was like, well, you can't leave. I can't open the gate for you. They want you to take this freight back with you. I was like, I'm going to count to 3. If you don't open this gate, I'm gonna drive through the gate. Well, hold on a second. Let me call. I put it in first gear, rough managed him a little bit, and sure enough, she opened the gate. And I left. I called my dispatcher and told him exactly what happened. He said, good job. And I left. So again, be a professional, but don't take shit from nobody. It's just simple. You're the professional. You know what you're doing. They don't. They have no idea what we go through. And for you guys who are watching this video, if you're a shipper or a receiver, and you're a professional with drivers, my hat's off to you, sir. Thank you very much for your kind gesture with us. Thank you for understanding what we go through. There's a lot of good people out there, a lot. This is just like 2% of the total shippers and receivers. But for the majority, they are very professional with us. They are very helpful. They try to get us unloaded as soon as physically possible. Sometimes they get jammed, and sometimes you wait 2 or 3 hours. But they're very nice about it, and they always tell you, please, we're very behind. Just bear with us. And I totally get that. I could wait 1, 2, 3 hours as long as I'm getting paid for it. I totally understand it. That is fine. But when you're being an asshole about it, nuh-uh. That doesn't slide with me, and it shouldn't slide with any of you out there. Again, this is the brotherhood of truckers. Don't let nobody offend you like that. You haul the customer's freight. You don't haul their crap. You haul goods to America. You don't haul nobody's bullshit or nobody's crap. So again, I don't want to stress enough about this. There's a lot of stories out there, but remember, you are the professional. Be a professional. It's a thin line, but be professional. Be friendly to other truckers on the road. Seniorities too. Veterans out there. Shout out to you veterans out there, truck drivers. Love veterans. Love them. Love them to death. They're the most friendliest people out there, especially on the CB. Such nice people. Old timers, I like what I said at Denny's down there, listening to their old time stories. Like, man, I wish you could have those days back. Wish I could be like that now. But again, everything is, we gotta change, you gotta move forward with the industry. So, been about 20 minutes of talking about this subject. So I'll move on to the next subject, guys. Next subject is our queen truckers, our lady truck drivers. Now again, as a professional... Hey guys, if you liked my video, please go to my YouTube channel and subscribe for many more. It is Trucker K on YouTube. So just go to Trucker K and my channel will pop out. Like and share and subscribe it. I got a couple more videos like this to come. So thanks for sharing, thanks for watching. Have a great one.